The protection of civil liberties and human rights is a fundamental value in all democratic societies. Over the past 2 years during the COVID pandemic, we've seen a huge erosion of those rights as a result of emergency legislation that was fast-tracked through our Parliament. There was no proper oversight of that legislation. There was no proper scrutiny with regards to civil liberties and human rights. Now, I think that we have to prepare in the future that this does not happen again. There was quite a lot of concern raised by organisations like the Irish Council for Civil Liberties in relation to the emergency legislation and the impact that it would have on basic human rights and civil liberties. But there was very little opposition within the Dáil. It was almost like everybody was afraid and no one had the courage to speak out and say, hold on a minute, what are we doing here? And I think that we need to ensure that that doesn't happen again. We need to ensure that we have people who are going to speak out. While legislation may be necessary to ensure the protection of people, we have to ensure that legislation does not infringe on basic fundamental rights and freedoms. That is a core value in our society that we must protect and uphold at all costs.